Let me ask you something. You mean to tell me that the Oscars went by and this happened? And no one talked about it? Oh man. I was only a little bit mad that I was out the night when the Oscars was happening when that went down, because that shit was amazing. That was cool, right? Yeah. Anyway, this is the Nerdy News 242. What's up, internet? How y'all doing? Welcome, my Bahamian people and everyone else, because, you know, I don't think just Bahamians will watch the Nerdy News, but hey, I doing what I got to do for my people up here, and everybody else could follow suit, you know what I'm saying? So thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Right now, it's news time. Let's get to it. First up on the Nerdy News, I made a video about this already, and it's still a thing. For those of you who haven't watched my video or any of the videos about it at all, I'll give you the quick rundown. Basically, NVIDIA came out with a new version of DLSS, which is now DLSS 5, which, for lack of a better way of saying it, wipes the art from the games and makes AI out of it, makes them look like AI generated images. If you've seen the video, you will see that they used Grace Ashcroft at the beginning from Resident Evil Requiem. You see that they, completely do the whole wipe thing from DLSS 5 off to on when they show Grace as a fully AI generated image, whatever. But here's the problem. Apparently, the developers at Capcom did not know that was happening. In fact, they said in a Polygon article that they found out the exact same time as the general public did when the announcement was happening. So they did not know that there was going to be an agreement to use Requiem for DLSS 5. And I don't know, to me, that kind of screams like a red flag, because apparently Capcom has strongly opposed AI in the use of its games in the past. So, that's going to be a tough one to swallow. But hey, listen, everyone's already said their piece on the whole matter. I've already said my piece on it. I don't like it, but hey, it is what it is right now. So do with that information what you will. But I hope this whole thing gets rectified. I personally don't care for it, but it is what it is, because you have some people for it, you have some people against it, and you know what? I've already said my piece. Moving on. Do you guys remember last year in Nerdy News when I talked about the whole thing with Saudi Arabia acquiring all these, gaming things, like they buying stocks in all these gaming companies? Well, it's not stopped yet, and apparently it's getting a little bit crazy, because Saudi Arabia Investment Company has acquired a major stake in Capcom. So the Saudi-based development company, namely the Electronic Gaming Development Company, aka EGDC, has bought a 5.3% stake in Capcom. This means that EGDC now owns around over 26 million of Capcom shares. Now, a lot of people from what I said in the last time we spoke about this, we've had our eye open. I've been keeping my ear close to the ground on this one. And it is true that they've been buying up a whole lot of shares and a whole lot of stocks from in the gaming space. And boy, it's looking like it's starting to turn into a thing. That's a lot of shares to own, my boy. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm just saying I think everyone should be watching this and keeping this pretty close to the chest, because, I don't know. While I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Yeah. Anyway, moving along. As I said earlier, the 2026 Oscars was last week Sunday, and it was phenomenal from what I saw. Good to see all of the people that got their awards. Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor for Sinners, and of course he did, because he had to play two people, and he did a stellar job in that movie. I think I watched that movie like 3 times in 3 separate occasions at the movies. Also, Ryan Coogler won Best Original Screenplay. Hats off to the entire cast of Sinners. K-pop Demon Hunters also took it for Best Original Song and for Best Animated Feature, which I heard when EJ came up on stage to get the award, they were cut off in the middle of their speech. That was bad form on them, and they need to make sure that never happens again, because we can't be having that. Don't be doing that, please. And also, to bring it right back to Sinners took home the award for the best original score, because we all knew that Sinners was gonna win the best original score. Let's be real. If you went and watched that movie, you know that Sinners was gonna win that. I mean, the song that put them on the map from that movie was performed live and in living color at the awards. What were your favorite Oscar moments? Let me know in the comments below, and let's keep it interesting down there. You know what I'm saying? We doing some good things. In some more local news, for those of you that like Vita Malt, I can't speak on this one too much because I'm older now, and while I like Vita Malt, there's no way I could even think that this is something that I would enjoy in the slightest. That being said, Vita Malt now has a 1 gallon bottle that you can purchase in stores. I don't know where you can go and get them from, because I haven't heard from anyone to say where you can get them from. But my God, I don't think that a person needs that much Vita Malt in their life. I am alive long enough to know that Vita Malt is like, a quote unquote meal replacement type drink. Like if you're doing sports or something that requires heavy activity where you're sweating a lot and you're getting rid of, sweat and you need more energy, like glucose, that's what Vita Malt is. I don't go drinking Vita Malt willy-nilly anymore. I used to do that. Now I do not. But you know what? I can't tell you guys what to do. It's your life, because some people are going to eat this right up. And you know what? From what I've heard, a lot of people went and they bought their gallon bottles of Vita Malt. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm good. I straight. Because, an entire gallon of Vita Malt, I've heard and experienced that they go flat very quickly. So I don't know who about to be having an entire gallon of Vita Malt in a bottle in their fridge, waiting to drink whenever, things is, they cook Sunday dinner or whatever. I can't, okay? I can't do it. I'm sorry, but you love yourself. You like Vita Malt that much to buy a gallon of it? You do? Do you? Because I ain't doing it. The Bahamas Esports Federation and Club Crush at Atlantis are joining forces once again to bring you TKO Gaming Tournament. It's going to be on Saturday, March 28th from 3 p.m. till 12 a.m. They're going to be playing Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. So if you have what it takes to come and win some of those cash prizes, you are more than welcome to come and try your shot. Entrance for the tournament is $25 to enter, and if you want to just come in to watch, it's going to be $15. But it's worth it. I like it. The setup is always great. The sound is always amazing. Listen, the production value on those tournaments are always stellar, and I love it. I have to give them a shout out. They're amazing at what they do, and I can't wait to see the tournament. I will be there. I won't be there like from the beginning because I'll be working, but I'll definitely be there after I'm done with my actual work. So, but you'll come and see me there. I'll come there and chill out with everybody. I'm gonna be there. So, see you guys there. I hope you guys have a good time, and good luck to those who enter, and I hope you win. Next Sunday, it's announced that the Prime Minister of the Bahamas is going to have a meeting at Bahamas, and he's going to sit down with all of us content creators. I mean, all of us. And we are going to get to the bottom of how we can start the process of getting monetized through platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Next week, Sunday, the Prime Minister will invite influencers from across this country to discuss the monetization of how they could be paid on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So this is a policy commitment by this administration. He's going to host that conference next week. He's going to have persons from the respective agencies and persons who are professionalized in influencers. So this is a commitment that the government wanted to do. The Prime Minister is committed to ensuring that Bahamians who are influencers, who are on TikTok, who are on Instagram, who are on Twitter, or any platform, have a pathway to getting paid for what they do. And next week Sunday, that is the invitation by the Prime Minister to invite young and old persons to our platforms to discover how we could solve the issue of monetization, and have our partnerships from our global partners who will be attending that conference and providing information.
Nah, they did not say YouTube. That's the one thing I will give them. They did not say YouTube. And if you all know me, I've been using the hashtag Monetize the Bahamas from the beginning on the majority of all my social medias. Now, I am monetized on Twitch, so I already get my money on Twitch for for my subscribers or whatnot. And I know that there's a way for you to get subscribers on TikTok. The last time I attempted doing any kind of live streaming on TikTok. If this conversation goes beyond those platforms that he named and goes to YouTube, that would be a great thing, because there are a lot of people who have the minimum requirements needed to be able to be monetized on YouTube, and they just can't because we live in the Bahamas. If that's the case, then cool. I don't know if that means I would actually go back to streaming on Facebook, because I used to when I started streaming, and honestly, I don't think Facebook is for that for me. I can be real with you. That's why I like Twitch. But if YouTube is a part of the discussion, I would definitely want to be a part of that. But I'm going to go still just to see what they're going to say. And who knows, maybe we'll see some good things. So if y'all going to be out there next Sunday, not Sunday coming, next Sunday, next week Sunday. So I'm going to go next week Sunday. I want to see what's being said. And if you're a content creator here in the Bahamas, I think you should go too. So I'm down. So if you're going, I will see you there. I'm definitely going to be a part of that. And yeah, I can't wait. For some upcoming games, movies, and TV shows, this section where I, list off some of the things. These are the top 3 things to be looking out for. Number 1, Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer just dropped yesterday, I think it was. And it looks really good. I liked it. And, a lot of people have been waiting and anticipating for the new Spider-Man trailer. In fact, the views for that trailer has surpassed the amount of people that are waiting for GTA 6. You heard me correctly. There are more people waiting for Spider-Man Brand New Day than there are people waiting for GTA 6. And that is saying a lot. I don't know if any of you guys have started watching the new season of it. Who did that? Did you do that? Did you do that? I know it was you. I know it's you who did that. Everyone's saying that the new season has started off really good, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to. I have been watching and waiting for Steel Ball Run. That's where all of my focus is. So Invincible Season 4 and Steel Ball Run have already started and kicked off. If you're a fan of either of them, you should definitely check them out. I can speak for JoJo because I've been waiting for that for a while. We're gonna have so much fun this year. I got a lot of good stuff to watch. And finally, the open world RPG that people have been waiting for years. You hear me? We're talking like a while, all right? Coming from the developer from Korea, Pearl Abyss, is Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert has released today. Yes, today. It's out officially today on PC. I don't know if it's out on platforms yet, but I know that it releases today. And some of the people that do reviews, namely like IGN or like Game Ranks and people like that, have reviewed their PC copy of it. And they have various things to say about it. I would recommend you watch those videos in case you want to purchase it for yourself before making a decision. But from what I see, so far, so good. I heard that they have a bunch of things to kink out, some bugs to kink out or whatever. But there's a lot of games that come with bugs, so that's fine. But we're just hoping that the bugs aren't like, a lot to the point where we'd be like, why y'all had us waiting this long with all these bugs or whatever. But from what I'm looking at with the game going so far, it looks pretty rock solid. So if you have been waiting for this game, like I said, watch your reviews if you're a sensible shopper like I am. But if you could bite the bullet and you think you have time to spare to play this game, because it's a lot to do in this game. From what I've heard, there's plenty to do. Like this one game, it does a whole lot, and it doesn't hold your hand either. So if that's what you want to do, please go and check it out. It's out on Steam right now, and go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. Should be a good time. Big shout out to my Ko-fi subscribers. Thank you guys for patronizing me on Ko-fi. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. As always, if you want to be a part of my Ko-fi group, you can just click the link and join my Ko-fi, where people will see the nerdy news hours before everybody else does, from 12 to 24 hours. That's what I can promise, because I only made this video late because, you know, I had work to do today, because, you know, I work for myself, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make it, you know. But my Ko-fi subs get to see all Nerdy News videos 12 to 24 hours before everyone else does. So if you want to be a part of that, you gotta go join my Ko-fi dollar tier. You also get different perks, like I got some exclusive content coming your way that only you will get to see, no one else. That's just for you to look at. And some additional stuff, like you get first dibs on whatever it is you want me to try to do for like a next video or whatever, or talk about. I take suggestions from you guys first when it comes to things in Nerdy News. And also apparently the llama that I have on my microphone stand is getting really popular, so I'm deciding to do a little thing. If you guys were to give him a name, he has no name. He is completely nameless right now. I just put him up here just to look funny and cute or whatever. So if you guys want to give him a name, you're welcome to do that. So let me see what type names that you were to give the llama in the comments, and then whoever wins, we'll call him that from this day forward. You'll take pleasure in knowing that you named the llama on my microphone, and that's where you will stay from now on. Someone even went the extra mile to actually make a WhatsApp sticker of him, and it's ridiculous. I can't lie, it's funny. Peace, love, and hair grease to you guys. Y'all please take it easy. Have a safe and really awesome weekend, and I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. I'm out.